Recording. Alrighty, so I got asked to do a different version of my switch. This is a two-way switch. This is a simple version right here. I just hooked up one side. This just opens it because I don't have another way on the inside. And unless you've got another way back, you've got to be able to open it up on the inside. I got asked if they could use the pressure switch, and I tried every way that I could think of, and the pressure switch just wouldn't do it, wouldn't hold it on long enough. So, the simplest way that I can get it done is this. I've got a delayed on and off switch here. You have to have a computer terminal. I've got it set for 10 seconds. And what I've got is I've got power coming in to the switch, power from the switch to the terminal to the relay, and then the relay to the door. And what this will do, once you turn it back on, it'll open the door, and in 10 seconds, it'll shut it again. Now, unless you've got another way out, you're going to have to be able to open it and do the same thing. So this is what I've done. I've run power. I've got a different, it's still an on and off switch, but it's to a pylon this time. So you're going to run power to the on and off switch, to the terminal, to the delayed switch, and then also tie it back in to the door. So this way, when you're on the inside, turn your switch off, switch it back on, the door opens up, you walk through, 10 seconds later, it shuts. This is the simplest way, other than just putting a switch on there, to where when you flip the switch, the door opens. When you get in the inside, you flip the switch again, and it shuts. This one here, at least it gives you a 10-second delay in and out. So it shuts the door behind you. So I can take off here and not have to worry about it, because in 10 seconds, it's going to shut. So once again, to get in, you have to have power to a switch. It can either be a wall switch, or it can be mounted on this pylon, but it's got to be an on and off switch. From that, you take it into a terminal. Go into your terminal. Alright, come on. Why is it not going to initialize? Let me turn this off here and see if that makes a difference. No, because then it don't have any power. Alright, let's turn it back on here. Let's go into the terminal. This did this to me just a minute ago. Let's jump into workshop. Let's get rid of this one. Go into miscellaneous. We'll drop into the terminal down right here. If I can get Curie out of the way. Maybe not. Go find something to do. Alright, now we got it right there. Alright, so we put it down. Power coming into the switch. A wire from the switch to the terminal, from the terminal to the delayed on and off pylon. Let's get out of that. Let's go into the terminal. There we go. Go down to delay switch control and then set it on whatever time you want. I got it set on 10 seconds. That's enough time to walk in and out. Back out of it. After 10 seconds, it shuts. Alright, power to the switch. It opens. We go through. You go piddling with your warehouse, whatever you're going to do. It shuts behind you. Whenever you get ready to leave, you do the same thing. Turn your power off. Back on, it activates it. You walk through and take off and forget it. And in 10 seconds, it's going to shut down. All right, one more time. Power to the on and off switch. The on and off switch to the terminal. The terminal to the delayed off switch. And that goes to the door. Just the exact same thing on this side. Power to an on and off switch. From the switch to the terminal. So you can set your time, the delay, however long you want the door to open. From the terminal to the delayed off switch. From the delayed off switch back to the door. And this is the quickest, the easiest. This is the only way that and I'm sure that you can use those logic gates, but I haven't even messed with them. And this contraption just looks like an electrician threw up, but it's the closest I can find to having to where the door will shut behind you. And being able to get back out again. Do your business, come over to your other switch, turn it off, turn it back on again. It powers it for 10 seconds. You'll know it's going to cut the power here in a second. And then that shuts it automatically. Hope this has helped. It's not as complicated as it looks. Matter of fact, if you watch my other video on how to rig up a switch, a two-way switch on your door, which was fairly simple, this is just adding a couple more steps into it. So I hope this helps you out. If you have any questions, just comment below and we'll see you later.